Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, allow me to introduce myself. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Dayton Firmanshah. My NPM is 23,411,076. Management Class 23EX. Here I will explain the video assignment for the Human Resources Management course, entitled Financing Institution. A financing institution is a business entity that conducts financing activities in the form of providing funds or capital goods. These institutions offer funding solutions to individuals or companies needing capital for various purposes, such as purchasing assets, e.g., vehicles, property, business expansion, or consumer financing. Here's a detailed explanation of financing institutions. 1. Types of financing institutions. Leasing. This type of financing provides capital goods that are leased to other parties with an option to purchase at the end of the lease period. It is typically used by companies for purchasing heavy equipment, machinery, or vehicles. Factoring. A financing institution that buys a company's receivables. Companies with outstanding receivables can sell them to a factoring institution to get fresh funds more quickly. Consumer financing. Institutions that provide financing for individuals to purchase goods or services in installments. Examples include credit for motor vehicles, electronics, or other types of financing. Venture capital. A financing institution that provides capital to startups or businesses with high growth potential in exchange for equity. Venture capital is commonly used by developing companies. 2. Functions of financing institutions. Capital provider. Financing institutions act as a source of funds for individuals and businesses that need capital to engage in economic activities, without going through traditional banking systems. Business development facilitator. By providing financing, companies can purchase assets or working capital to expand their business without using their own funds. Increasing consumer spending. Consumer financing institutions encourage people to acquire goods or services more easily through installment or credit systems. Risk management. Financing institutions also help companies manage risks, such as credit risk, which is managed by factoring companies. 3. Advantages and disadvantages of financing institutions. Advantages. Easier access to funding. Loan applications through financing institutions are usually faster than conventional banks, and the requirements are simpler. Flexibility. Many financing institutions offer flexible products, tailored to the client's needs, such as payment terms, installment amounts, and types of financing. Disadvantages. Higher costs. Generally, interest rates or fees charged by financing institutions are higher than traditional banks, due to higher risks. Dependency on financing. If not properly managed, companies or individuals can become overly dependent on financing institutions and face financial problems if they cannot meet their installment obligations. 4. Regulation of financing institutions in Indonesia. Financing institutions in Indonesia are regulated by the Financial Services Authority, OJK, through Law No. 21 of 2011 on the Financial Services Authority. OJK oversees and regulates the operations of financing institutions to ensure they run smoothly and in compliance with applicable laws. Additionally, financing institutions must adhere to the provisions set out in the OJK Regulations, POJK. Financing institutions play a significant role in the economy by expanding access to capital for individuals and businesses and increasing consumer purchasing power. These institutions can be categorized into several types, including leasing, factoring, accounts receivable financing, consumer finance, and venture capital. Each type serves different market needs. Leasing, Sewa Guna Usaha, provides businesses with equipment or vehicles that are leased for use, often with the option to purchase. Factoring, Anjak Piutang, involves purchasing a company's receivables for immediate cash, allowing businesses to improve their cash flow. Consumer financing offers individuals loans for purchasing consumer goods, e.g., cars, appliances, through installment payment schemes. Venture capital, Modal Ventura, provides startups or growing companies with investment capital in exchange for equity, with a focus on high-growth potential businesses. In Indonesia, Lembaga Pembiayaan is regulated by the Otoritas Jasa Keuangan, OJK. which ensures these institutions operate under strict legal and financial guidelines to protect consumers and maintain financial stability. Okay, that's all my presentation. If I say anything wrong, I apologize to Allah. I ask forgiveness. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.